Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the next episode of One the Pacific Admiralization. This is Mr. AMMW, and I'm continuing my series against the Allies. Let's get right into it. I'm sorry for the lack of content, but let's get into it. I had to do quite a lot of thinking and a lot of lessons to learn, let's put it this way. I shall show you when we get after this turn what happened in the commander support, just so that it is more clear. But here we are unloading at Makassar, of course, naturally without air support because I'm a dumbass. Oh, there you go. Now naval movement. We saw, by the way, and I have not figured out what the hell they are, some both today and the day afterwards. There are apparently some ships near Hong Kong, but I have no idea what they are because they refuse to engage. I don't know. But anyway, here's an American sub sitting in shallow waters, and it's apparently sometimes getting lucky. Afterwards, this is a mishmash of ships that's going to split up next turn. It's going to go partly to Saigon, partly to Babeldob. It's going to be split up. But there you go, it's encountering some PT boats, and it's sinking some of them. Apparently another encounter here, but presumably they managed to escape. Now I know, in retrospect, that this is the Boise. I sent the Mogamis to intercept her over here, but clearly the man does not respect my torpedoes. So there you go. Also, that shitty British cruiser is over there. And here it is. Here is the turn, the beginning of what is going to be a very confusing series of battles. So I've got two operations in the southern region going on. Firstly is this landing at Makassar. As you can see, the second, I think, cruiser division, together with a bunch of destroyers, are escorting the unloading at Makassar. And this one is going well. Some Dutch ships are intercepting us. Now we sink them, two of them anyway. Now this guy, I got really unlucky. I don't know if you can see it here, but in multiple convoys, even though they aren't overstacked, by the way, this is not being overstacked, but it's collision. I got like 3 destroyers being nearly sunk so far in this campaign through collision, even though I'm not overstacking them, so I guess just bad luck. So this is one operation, and the second one is over here, my landing at Oosthaven, accompanied by the 3rd battleship division, Bat Div. Now this one went a bit poorly, for the simple reason that today he decided to throw the entire Dutch fleet at us. That is the main reason. Now he also finally wisened up and decided to relocate his swordfish over here. But those alone would not have been a problem, or the reverse. If he didn't allocate both of them, they would not have been a problem. Of course, I did not have any information where they are. I did not seriously think he was going to sacrifice his entire Dutch fleet, because once after this, he essentially has no force left. But he did, and props to him, he achieved great results. There's somewhat. It's not going to stop us in the long term, but at least, what is it really accomplishing? Getting some points? Maybe hurting us in the very long term? But we're not playing for the long term over here, you know my mentality. And here we are, sinking those 3 Dutch ships. And also the Marblehead that was over here. I do not know if they have refueled. Launching a bunch of torps. They have reloaded, I presume. They are practically out of ammo now. I would kind of need to send them back to rearm. And they are getting replaced by my first bat div. But anyway, here is this. We are going to get a good result over here. So the Marblehead and some... I forgot what the class is called. Whatever, these guys, they are no match for my ships. Come on now. I'm sorry for the jittering, of course. Now, he also got a couple of good shells in, but yeah, we sink 2 outright. And the rest are probably going to go down over the course of some time. Mark 14 moment. Ah, actually, no, it's Dutch. But once again, he does not know how to use subs, so we are going to get some free damage over here. Good job. And once again, the same sub, I think. And this guy again. I do have ASW there, by the way. They're just not seeing it. This guy sinks. Well, sucks to suck. Now this is the first mistake that I did. I'm gonna show you afterwards. But if you remember the last episode, I kind of rushed my orders over here, and because for the interest of time, I kind of just sent the turn, willy-nilly. Let's put it that way. I favored time. I gave some orders, and I didn't really think much about it. And I just didn't think much about it. In my mind, it was very much in and out job. Very quickly unload these guys, go back full speed, and this was their orders. Right here, bombard and go back full speed to sink away. And that's where the first mistake happened. This bombardment is going to be the death of these ships. Because firstly, they do not have enough fuel enough ammo to fully destroy the ships in front of them. Now that's a problem. We do. Also, the bombardment, of course, isn't exactly great because I could have previously. I didn't really think much about it, of course. Of course, why would I think? But I could have based zeros and disbanded my ships over here the following turn, but I bombarded the base. So it was too damaged to use zeros, to relocate zeros onto it. So my own downfall, I guess. By my own hands, I am a dumbass. I take it. I very heavily. I don't know how to express myself. It is fully my fault, and I recognize it, and hopefully I learn from it. So here it is. Let's continue. Those guys made it there, yeah. These guys, because I knew that Boise was in this region, I pulled some of these guys back, and other guys who are going over here, they instead unloaded over here. Yeah. We are sweeping the mines at Hong Kong. The Hong Kong is mostly intact, which is wonderful. And here is the first oopsie. Here is the first of the many Dutch fleets that he apparently has out of nowhere. Last I know of them, they were because they mostly spawn near Surabaya, and I was presuming, that is where they were going to be at, but of course not. But it's not like he takes 0 casualties, in exchange for my ships. He does, of course, suffer heavy casualties. After this, he basically has no ships left. And I assure you that by the time I'm done with him, he will have no ships at all on the whole map left. Because we certainly need to take revenge. Let's put it that way. And here we are, wasting a bunch of ammo and torps. By this point, I do not think we even have any more 14-inch gun ammo. But we at least sink some ships. We take some damage. The Arachio just takes one shell, I guess. Not quite sunk, but some of them will sink. And that's where the first problem occurs. The man, even though I have a great admiral, Commander Rizzo, is in charge. He, instead of going this way, I consulted with my opponent about this, by the way. He thinks that the reason they're going this way instead of this way is because we are retreating through an enemy hex, and the AI hates it. But if they had done so, we more than likely would have made it out of here, not completely unscathed, but relatively unscathed, you know? At least our cruisers. Even if we did get our BBs sunk. But in any case, this is the decisive moment. The AI decided to retreat in the wrong direction. And GG's, I guess. GG's. Oh, we detected an AP convoy, by the way. That's very good to know. This means that he's using the what is it called? San Francisco to Pearl Harbor line. And I will show you, because I've done multiple things in these turns, both of which were quite time consuming. Honestly, this whole ordeal in the south is a very small part of how much stuff I did in the north. And here we go, we are depth charging some subs. Of course, he does not know how to use them. Oh, and here are my transports. Of course, these guys I was prepared to lose. These guys are also retreating, but I kind of wanted to use them as a sacrificial shield so that our guys can retreat properly, right? But of course, naturally, my surface fleet encounters them first. So, no dice. And ironically, they retreat in the right direction, which is interesting now. The transports retreat in the right direction, meanwhile the guys with a good commander do not. Of course. And here we are beating the Trump again. A bit more damage. And we are again retreating in the wrong direction. And the lucky bastard gets a torpedo in on the Natari. She's not sunk. 2 torpedoes even. She's not sunk, and she's not going to be sunk. Sucks to be him. But she's going to make it to here at 1 hex per day and disband in the port. And wait until we capture Manila. And the Philippines. Yeah? So anyway, that's the idea. And of course, this guy, I do not know where he pulled the ship out from. But, oh, come on now. I'm not gonna make you listen to that. Hold on. There you go, I muted the whole game. God, I hate her. Anyway, there she is, the Adelaide. Now, in response to this, I have full torpedo bombers with torpedoes active here, and they should be in range. And I also have the Ryujo, she's going to go around here to torpedo her, but of course, my ships refuse to launch torpedoes, launch planes, so what can you do? Same here, by the way, same here. Look at the Boise, she's intercepting God knows what. I forgot even what these guys are, but I'm just gonna disband them in port. She's also out of ammo, the man does not want her to restock for some reason. But anyway, I have full torpedo bombers here. All of this is in torpedo bomber range, but they refuse to launch. What can I say? I dare say that's not my fault. Anyway, let's continue. Perhaps we can turn the volume on again. There it is. sweeping Singapore. He has put a bunch of buffaloes on cap, but we got through because we are better than him, 7-2. Another couple, another one. And I'm never doing strafing again, by the way. Here I am strafing. I know he has B-17s here, but of course I do not want to risk my bombers because he probably also has fighters. But, so yeah, there you go. I was trying to do some strafing. What the hell? Ships. What? Huh? Now I'm confused. What? I never saw this before. Ships. They were not on naval attack, by the way. They are on airfield attack. Huh? That's interesting. Did I say so? Okay. Here we are bombing Singapore finally. We get our escorted strikes in. Not a lot of damage at all, but I'll take it. We need to prevent him from building forts because we are getting into Singapore today. And here we are. This isn't the... I think... I forget what squad this is. I do not think this is Kato. No, Kato is in Chiang Mai. It's he's waiting to have a level 2 airfield. But we finally see some of the flying tigers. The rest are in China, by the way. But they do not stop us. And we are bombing the port because I saw some ships here. And there you go. A bunch of ships sunk. Unfortunately, some more losses, but you have to take some to get some. And here is the beginning of the nightmare. The man has relocated all of his swordfish over here. I very much expected him to do this earlier, but since he didn't, I thought I was safe. Because why keep them for that long? You know? But I guess he didn't. So there you go, the Congo. Some bombs. They're not, interestingly enough, they're not going to sink right now, anyway. They are very bravely going to survive another day. And going to take out as many ships as they possibly can with them. But their time is not long for this world. They shall get their revenge in time, however. Nice, at least shoot down some of these pilots. They deserve it. And this is one last convoy into Marsing, I dare say so. Here are the dreaded wildebeests. God, I hate them. Did I mention how much I hate the British? Oh, by the way, here is finally our torpedo bombers from Bangkok strike. Sadly only in Rangoon, even though these guys should have struck way earlier. But there you go. Only one fighter and he gets damaged. And there you go, and we get amongst the transport ships. And we sink 3 cargo ships. Very nice. We get 10 Bettys too. The Bettys are the one doing the search, by the way, not the H4K, 6Ks. Yeah, some of our ships sink, of course. And we are finally, our ships are taking off and bombing Clark. By the way, today too, for like 3 days straight, I have been trying to strike Ambon, but my planes are just not taking off. Because why would they? But anyway, here we go, on the ground, doing decent damage. Not all of our bombers taking off, because why would they? And here you go, the Atago is sunk. Atago even. The Haruna taking heavy damage. And he's also strafing me, apparently. Oh, and here come our Mavises again. The rest of them even a little disjointed, but they have an escort. And they are sinking some more cargo ships, 2 more. Very nice. Some of the Betis too. Sinking 2 more ships. Very nice. Come on, sink them already. There you go, 2 more destroyers down. I told you, they're taking some heavy casualties as well in their own way. But of course not to a similar degree. And here we are unloaded at Makassar and we are attacking. Now tomorrow we are also loading back up and going to Balikpapan. I'm just leaving the tank unit to chase these guys. We also crossed into here, but a bit too much AV. Also over here. Once again holding ground. And he has a ton of force in whatever this base is called, which is horrible if you remember it. But most of our main force is advancing along this rail line and going directly into Xi'an. So hopefully, and also from Xinjiang and to Xi'an. So there you go. It's going to get encircled one way or another. And here we are attacking at Johor Bahru with 1, 2. Huh. Is this our entire force? Yes. Yeah. So 2 divs here, 2 divisions, and another one on the way. And hopefully this will be enough. About nearly 1,000 AV. Nearly. And the tank regiments, they are in pursuit, and we are in Singapore. Thank God. Yeah, 1k AV. Yeah. And we already did some casualties. So some waterways. Take a look. Yeah, 1,000 casualties. Straight away. Doing good damage on these guys. And we have 2 regiments of tanks in Singapore. So hopefully, soon enough, in a couple of days, we are going to take Singapore. And here we are taking out Osthaven. If I was a bit smarter, and thankfully they surrender both of them, which is great. And as you can see here, the SSVF brigade, these guys are from Singapore, in fact. So the man has actually been evacuating Singapore, at least for a little bit. So yeah, who knows? Maybe he's going for a defense of Palembang or whatever. We captured Brunei. We attack once again at San Fernando, doing not much damage. Kudat. We also attack here. Very good. At Tarakan, we have our forces, but they are a bit out of supply. But they're going to get reinforced after we take care of these guys. Since, you know, the allies no longer have a real force to oppose me there. So I can resupply them at will. With Rabol, it's a different matter, however. Also, by the way, in 2 days, our Kitub Dai is going back home. And here we go. That sure was a turn, huh? And let's go back and go. It was this save actually. So anyway, let's go back here. So today in the air, we took 40 losses. The Allies also took 40 losses. Pretty heavy casualties, all things considered. 13 zeros to 20 buffaloes, but 13 sallies, because of course. Yeah, a bit of everything, really. Kind of not nice for the zeros. In any case, let's take a look. So the Allies took at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destroyers sunk, and some cargo ships. Meanwhile, we took a bit more cargo ships. Most of these were already damaged, really. Yeah. And on the surface, anyway, only 3 destroyers and a heavy cruiser, but practically, let me show you. Here are my battleships. Surprisingly enough, these brave girls only have 30 major damage. Can you believe that? By God, they are resilient. I love them. I love them so much. But they are out of ammo, and they are making 1 hexes per turn. So sadly, they are going to sink. I can't even scuttle them. They are not damaged enough, same with this one. Now the Haruna can make 2 hexes per turn, but that's not enough. So, what was my idea with this one? I'm going to rush ahead with these guys, get them sunk first. Meanwhile, the rest of them are going to try to make a break for it. Now these guys, meaning that these guys have this. Meanwhile, these guys are going to engage, surely, but then they're gonna have low threat tolerance, so they're going to escape as soon as they can, and they're gonna fly to Sinkawang. But unfortunately, as you will see in the future, these DDs do not have enough fuel nor ammo to really make it past the range of the swordfish, so they are going to get intercepted again, and out of them only like the Jinsu and 5 destroyers will survive. Which is better than nothing, all things considered, you know. Save what you can, but unfortunately even the Takao will have to sink. Even though she has 0 damage. But 0 ammo all over the place. And here is the base. 2 damage to use. 2 damage to use. Unfortunate. And we don't really have enough engineers to repair it in a good amount of time. So there you go. In any case, it is by the way also our guys over here. Am I moving them? No, for some reason I forgot to move them. Of course I did. I'm loading these guys up. They're going to Balikpapan. These guys are merging with the Nagatos. And together they're going to go to Balikpapan. Meanwhile, these guys... Oh god, I forgot to give them destroyers. I'm a dumbass. These guys are taking their place in protecting this base. And also my many convoys, because finally, thank god, we have ships in Saigon and Babaldub. Did I already? No. But I have ships here. Huh? Oh, they're already on the way. I'm stupid. Here they are. The 21st Air Flotilla. I did not send both of them. Yeah. They're going to go in here. And also some others. I think they are going... Oh, no. Here they are. Here they are. So there you go. A bunch of guys. Yeah. Also sending some support to Rabal. Some of these guys and these guys. In the Philippines, we finally made it into Clark with 1000 AV. We cannot yet form the division because they were actually too fast to catch up with the guys who were unloading here. Make sure to remind me to bring some proper naval support next time. I'm a dumbass. In any case, we made it into Clark, and we are attacking. And also, by the way, here is... There you go, here is the commander's report for today. We hunted the shitty British cruiser. No. We hunt the Boise. No. Failed. I can actually show you. Here you go, here are our guys. 17 range. 16 range. We can torpedo everything here, but we are not. Here is dive on shitter part. Just now, I am transferring the Southern Army to Kotabaru. And I am also, in 2 days, sending the 22nd Air Flotilla to Sinkawang. So, right at this moment, we have no, besides these guys, no torpedoes. But they should still bomb in any case. There. But yeah, I guess they do not want to. So the Boise just gets to sail out in the open. If only I could get, the same thing happening here. But anyway, made it into Singapore. And our guys are marching. They're going to arrive in 2 days. There you go. 2 divisions, 2 full divisions. And also some supported going. In any case, anything else? So the 24th Air Flotilla arrived in Canton. Let me show you. Here it is. But, because again I'm a dumbass, I do not have engineers to repair this airfield. So I need to wait until I can get engineers. The lack of transport ships is really hurting me. Anyway, 22nd is going to Singawang. 21st, as you saw. 23rd, from the same place as the 21st, is going to Rabaul. Bombing Ambon again failed. We signed some transport to pick up that division from Hong Kong. Kotabaru. We also pulled our pilots to the pool. But whatever. And we have made the kits done in Johor. We're going into Singapore. And the 24th Division, which is right now in Lingayen, they are currently unloading. In like 2 days, they're going to unload and they're going to march into here. So, yeah. You will see the outcome will not be great because rolls, Lemao. But I do not depend on rolls because I depend on force and proper allocation of forces. So, yeah, I will have enough force in any case, whatever the outcome and whatever the rolls to conquer the Philippines. I do not depend on rolls. Anyway, I will now show you the torpedo bombers. Actually the pools. I have them over here. Here we go. Here's our current pilot status. I did it on a 13th. But here it is. So, this is how many pilots I had in the pool, ready for replacements. And now I have 0 in both. Right? Take a look. This is my plan, if you want to read it. This is how many I pulled. This is provisionary, just to keep track, and I'm gonna keep filling it out. But there you go. Let's first of all take a look at the army. Show you how it looks like in-game. You can see that if this is red, that means there are 0 in the pool. As you can see, 2200 fighter bombers, 97 transports, and 300 recon. Meanwhile, for the Navy, give me a squad. Hello. Here you go, 600 fighters. We had 600 bombers, 600 patrols, and 100 transports. There you go. And out of these guys, where is it? For these guys, I have like 70, just enough to reinforce the Kitubtai with 70 torpedo bomber pilots and some fighters. Yeah. Here is the Kitubtai. It'll be there in a couple turns. What else am I doing today? Here is the usual. Going over here, very light, but whatever. I have nothing else here, just to torpedo this, but of course it's not gonna happen. I also decided that we are recovered enough to attack again at Wake, but of course, Rolls Lemao in China, not much is happening, unfortunately. In any case. How about we go on to the next turn, eh? 2 in 1. Let me actually switch. I forget which button does that. This button. So here it is. Look it up yourself if you want to see. I forget which one is the correct one. And here we are. Hopefully this time the proper turn. And today, hopefully, we shall witness the return to Takamagahara. If you look it up if you want to see what that means, but here we are. Our cruisers have engaged first on not our battleships that I wanted to, but here they are, doing a little bit of damage with whatever they have. Oh, here they are. This is what I was trying to intercept us. And they got through. They put one torpedo. Congratulations. Intercepted again. This time not properly. Here is the Boise again, out of ammo. Here they are again, now merged, I think. Yeah, some destroyers on fire. At least they retreated in the right direction, eh? And here they are, and they are going to return to Takamagahara now. If you wish to know, Takamagahara is another name for Mount Kongo, and it has a particular place in Japanese mythology as the place of the gods or something like that. And while they may be leaving us, their spirit will certainly help us win the war. Because the more casualties we take, the stronger we become. It is going to empower us to be much more powerful, much more vengeful, and win the war even quicker. Because now I'm determined to exact some punishment on these foolish... I do not know if I should call them people, but our foolish enemies who think they can get away with this. And there you go, they're both dead. Now, besides this, we had some otherwise horrible luck today. Let's take a look. This one, at least we finally get a proper bombing run. Here we go. Decent damage, alright damage. Bombing Singapore, it seems that he has fled with his Dutch and British buffaloes. Here they are, unfortunately they intercepted us. But they only got one torpedo because they're dogs, of course. Of course, if I was on schedule with my actual, guys, with my airbase, I could have given them long-range cap, but of course not. You can never plan things properly, can you? Here we are bombing Rangoon, the airbase, and whatever remains of these cargo ships. At least we shoot down many of the swordfish. Oh, and this is where our goddamn torpedo bombers are going. And they're trying to rescue some troops from here, which is interesting. Huh. You know, I may catch them. We'll see. We'll see about it. But of course, they are our bombers are trying to attack them instead of the Boise, which is just sitting there menacingly. But here we are bombing Changsha. And I swear to God, I'm never escorting my bombers again. I swear to God, they never link up properly, and I've learned how to do it, but frankly, I say fuck you. I'm going to start doing long range cap, even though it's kind of cheesy. Anyway, here you go. Thank you, good rolls. Thank you very much. And of course, only on the last strike do my Oscars come in. Of course, of course. And of course, he gets lucky as per usual. He gets 2 strikes in one day, not 1. Of course, of course. And 2 ships sunk, of course. But the luck shall turn, I assure you. Luck shall turn in our favor. Oh yeah, here we are at Chushian. I have no idea why this guys came in alone. I don't know. Finally, we take this hex. I was waiting for that. And here we are, our first proper attack on Clark with 2.5 divisions or so. They do not have quite enough force, really. We can definitely take this. If we could have definitely taken this hex if we had gotten a good roll, but of course we don't. 1000 versus 1000, so good roll, good force for us. But of course we roll horribly. But at least they now have level 0 force, and I'm going to keep it that way. So in 2 turns, when that division comes in, they are going to be very dead. And thankfully not, besides these engineers, not many actual squads destroyed, or guns, more vehicles. For them either, but yeah. Horrible result, but what can you do, you know? We gotta take the hex anyway, so what can you do? We are attacking here too, of course. They do not quit. We are attacking at Wake. Naturally, they have the best roll imaginable. Please somebody explain to me how the hell this is possible. I do not know. I swear to God. I'm gonna start being a conspiracy theorist soon enough. And there you go, that's the turn. Not great at all, but what can you do? Here we are. Let's take a look at the losses. So today, we take $47.14, of course. All of our studies got shut down. Of course, take a look at these damn guys. Fucking nothing here. I swear to God. Oh, actually, I can go my actual save file, finally. There you go, this is my actual save file. Look at the ships lost. We, of course, lose the, huh? What? Excuse me? What? Oh, this is the wrong save file. No. No. Am I a dumbass? Yes, this one. Thank you. 47 to 14. Let's take a look. So, what did we lose today? 2 BBs, one the Takao, and 4 destroyers. He lost some cargo ships, of course. So, what's gonna happen today? Let's get back on this. So, we are going to invade Balikpapan. Here we are. There you go. It is, oh yeah. Here is this task force, and I have to. I do have to reorganize it because this, of course. I'll work on it anyway. How about we switch this for this? Yeah. This looks like a much more balanced, fleet. Good. I also have 2 destroyers. Huh? What the hell are you doing here? Oh yeah, you're very damaged. And let me know what the hell I should do with them, because honestly I'm not entirely sure. By the way, our Yeet gang going canoodling is over here, and it has not detected anything. Fantastic, what can I say? I do not know what to do with it. I might have them go back to Makassar. Just in case. And disband there, because who knows. But there you go. These guys are going back. They're gonna make it. Hopefully the Jinsu might sink. Who knows. Honestly, I don't even care at this point. We finally had some engineers here, and I'm finally going in front of the camera. I'm going to transfer some damn zeros here. Here you go. Finally, some goddamn zeros. How fucking long have I waited for this, eh? I do hope I have some supply too. Yeah. Yeah, I need to send some more supply. Take a look at this guy. 3 fucking subs over here. What a tryhard. I'm gonna have to merge some ASW guys. With these guys like this. Because the man does not respect my ASW at all. At all. But he shall learn soon enough. In any case, what else was I gonna show? We are gonna march into Singapore. Let's take a look. For some reason he didn't attack us. God knows why. But here we are. Tomorrow we're gonna make it into here. Our 2 tank regiments are just sitting. Where was it? And we're gonna take Clark. We failed on that, of course. And here we go. Our 21st division is over here. And they too are going to march into Clark. Of course. Any more of these guys? Yeah. But I'll deal with them off camera. They unloaded very slowly because I didn't bring any navy support. Why would I, of course? Anyway, 3rd Cruiser Division, here it is. Here. So I had them patrolling here. God knows where the hell the boys is now. I think he may have even disbanded into here. Who knows? Who even knows? But yeah, here they are. Did you refuel? No, you did not. Let me actually. You know what you do in these situations? You do this. There you go. You dock, refuel from port. There you go. Then you go into here, and then... Oh, we can actually rearm. Wow. We rearmed a little bit. That's nice. And then, because you don't want to get rid of the ship ID, yeah? Oh yeah, we are docked, of course. You do this. And then, I kind of want to intercept this damn thing. But first, I'm gonna send my guys into this hex. God knows what they're gonna find, in any case. Sure. We are on absolute, yes. I wonder if they can make it out in one turn. These guys. And here is my air flotilla. They're gonna get in there tomorrow. But we shall see. Hopefully I can intercept them. I do not know. If he tries to escape through here, I of course will torpedo him to all hell. Because our Mavis says he has zero cover over there. He can do nothing. And he cannot escape our H6Ks in any way with his transport ships over here. So this is a no-go zone for him. I hope he understands that. Otherwise over here, we may very well be able to use, because the swordfish have a range of 6, if I remember right. So up to over here. And from Palembang is over here. So I do have a couple of hexes where I can actually move, operate. And in any case, Singapore is going to be very much shut down in a little bit. So yeah, I dare say I can actually blockade him and just sit over here with my ships. We shall see. I will think some more about it. Let me know what I should do, because God knows I need some help. And here is the Anatoly, by the way. She's at no... some people may think that she's at risk of sinking, but I dare say she is not. There you go. Also, this is the 56th Division, incredibly slowly at 10 fucking knots, making its way to Kuantan. She may be redirected towards Mersing. Anything else today? Bombing Ambon, of course, not. Why would we bomb Ambon? We only... Huh? Why is this base overstacked exactly? Please tell me somebody else. Oh, my God. You know, this game really does not make sense sometimes. It's because, of course, it's because I loaded the air flotilla, of course. And yeah, here is our Ryujo going into position. Hopefully she will torpedo something or other. Yeah. In China, again, I have not done the setup for this turn yet. I may do it on the Discord or something. Yeah. And soon enough, hopefully we shall have some proper forces over here. By the way, our invasion of Numea is going. It sure is going. I intended for it to be accompanied by the kid to die, but not yet. Whatever. I doubt he has the CVs around. Anything else? Anything else? I do not think so. In any case. That will be it for this episode anyway. Let me save over my actual file. There you go. Thank you guys for watching. 2 episodes in one. And see you next time.